All right. So I guess Boom saw my Hangar review of Kitty Cat and insisted I do a Hangar review of his Hangar. But I just want to forewarn you, Boom, that I have a big soft spot for people with addictions. So I wasn't too harsh on Kitty's Hangar. But here I go. I'll give it a shot. Just within the first few seconds, when someone looks at your hanger, I, it already screams. It's like a big cry for help. Um, the first thing that you can't help but notice is this big, huge, girthy mech right in the center of your hanger. It's not in slot 2, it's not in slot 4. You insist on highlighting it with prominence. It's big, it's girthy. It kind of makes me wonder that maybe there was some childhood trauma going on here where remember in high school, I remember in high school, like at the end of phys ed class, we'd all go take showers. And once in a while you might giggle at one of the kids because, he hasn't reached his full potential yet, let's say. And then the next time in phys ed class, when it's time for showers, he's wearing his swim trunks because he's either too embarrassed or maybe he's trying to hide something. But this kind of tells me you're compensating right off the bat. And I don't know if it's an undiagnosed psychosis. I don't know, but maybe we can find some positives out of the situation. Like I do think you have an identity crisis to a degree with these skins, um, but I'm more concerned about maybe some potential childhood trauma that you're setting up your hanger and it's a subconscious thing. Um, but maybe if your wife is watching or a family member, maybe we can get you some help. If you're suffering from that. I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm not a licensed psychologist, but let's take a deep dive into your mechs. This Surge I kind of like because actually used disc launchers on Surge and it's a good setup. But I think you are today have a different hanger because you're doing the Voltec specialization. So this might not be a very fair time to do a hanger review because you have a certain setup for a certain event. But it's obvious that you've been watching the Philosopher Show because you got a Thermalance too. And he thinks Thermalance is the best weapon in the game. But it's actually a smart setup because you can get that extra damage buff, but just using it. But so I don't know if I can give a accurate hanger review since you have a special setup. I don't like this setup for Orion is not that great, but it's good, probably helping you out for the event. The brick house is a problem, just because it's in the center. I would have liked you to put in a different slot. I think it's just it shows too much about who you are as a person. But um, the missile rack long arm 12, I am I am really I'm lost for words, really. I have no idea what you're trying to go for here. The brick house is 18 energy, but you're using just one long arm. You have a sniper pilot, but yet on the other weapon you're using missile racks. So this is one of the things that it just screams of an undiagnosed psychosis. Like there's something going on in your mind that's causing you to do this setup because it makes no sense to me from a gaming standpoint. So that's maybe maybe this review is going to save your life. Maybe get you that help that you always needed. The Tengu, you know, I have a Tengu. I use it sometimes. It's a real fun mech, but it's just not. It's just fun to play, but it doesn't really get you that winning advantage type of mech, and I can't really complain about it because it is a fun mech. I don't. Again, I just think you're compensating. I think you just got. I think just the childhood trauma or something going on in this hangar. It's just. I can't put my finger on it. There's something funky about your hangar. And then the kill shot with missile rack eggs. It's a solid. See, you have the kill shot. This is a solid mech, solid build. This is what normal people use. But some of this other stuff really tells me, man, I don't know. Maybe, maybe your wife can, maybe the two of you can get you set up on BetterHelp.com or something, and maybe get an initial evaluation because I'm concerned for you as a person because some of this stuff just not. I like to know. You need to respond to this. Make a comment. I need to know what's going on with this brick house. I don't know if I can be too harsh on your hangar today because you are set up differently probably for the specialization event. So maybe what I should probably do is I'll post this one, but maybe wait till the event's over and then do a more fair, maybe when your hangar's normal, just let me know. But initially, I'm just gonna just I just think it's a big cry for help. So maybe I'll wait a couple days and see what your normal hangar looks like.